We move out of everyone's. There we are. We'll take a minute to load in. That's where everybody. Okay, let's make sure translation is up and running. Perfect. And we'll turn down the multimedia just a little so we can hear. Make sure that's everyone real quick, and then we'll. So. You all have translation tools too. Wonderful. That. Nice. Is everyone loaded in?
Yeah, pretty much.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Yep, loaded in.
So. GHJ, what made you decide to build this type of world versus something else? You're setting up. Sure, go blah blah blah. Who is the person that thought of the ideas for the world to make it?
世界のワールドのコンセプトを考えたのは誰か。
はいはい。最初にスチームパンクやろうって言ったのは堀さんだよね。
うん。
一応だよね。Basically, it's not the concept steampunk. Rather than like getting a big visual brief, we just like thought of the concept steampunk and we developed on it.
And shall we move while we talk? So let's. So I notice in many of your worlds, Kawawa, that you follow a path. That there's always something that's a transition and a path. When you think of building in world, what kind of concepts do you think of when for the player to move and the paths?
なんか、なんだろう、変化が起きて、プレイヤーが、面白いように、プレイヤーが楽しめるようにワールドを作ってます。
Interesting. So that means you think in transitions a lot, that most paths are thought about the transition from one path to another. Interesting. Shall we? And here's some of the transitions they're talking about. J-Phonics.
Yeah.
So, which models did you create for the experience?
このワールドのすべてです。このワールドのすべてです
Did
So
you
he
made
made everything for the world.
Everything. Wow, that's in 1 month's time. Did you sleep?
Yeah, no. I don't sleep.
Wow, very, very phenomenal. Wow. Had you made much steampunk creations before?
Oops, 2 seconds. I have to step out to go to work. If they're waiting up for me, please just let them know I unfortunately had to step away.
Okay.
Cheers. Thank you much.
Okay, similar, thank you too.
Oh, cheers.
Wow. What aspects did you find challenging?
いやーいやー質感
Oh no, I think there's some
質
desyncing.
感テクスチャーすべてのオブジェクトの UV をいかにうまくテクスチャーを表現するためにこう展開するかっていうのを考えました。例えばここのフロアのパネル、この木のマテリアルを見てもらうと分かります。ここの木の UV はすべて一周するように綺麗に展開してあると思います。
I see.
いやここのループ、すべての UV はテクスチャーをうまく表現するために考え尽くされています。
Nice. Shall we go upstairs?
Okay.
Oh no!
Onyx!
I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
Yeah.
It's the holy water. What aspects did you contribute to the project? What?
So I am more about referencing and designing, even though like most of the design work was for J-Phonics. I created like rough sketches and came up with the idea for this project.
Nice. So there's lots of conceptual drawings that are stored away somewhere. Ooh, I'd love to see them sometime. That would be fantastic.
I think I'll be able to take them out if you want.
Yes. Oh, yes, please.
So one thing we took for reference is the game It Takes Two. If you guys have heard of it,
I do.
you might
I have
see
heard
the
of it.
picture. One moment. Sorry, it's a screenshot from Discord, but still.
No problem.
Something like that. And J-Phonics made many changes in Blender. Just the rough designs and stuff. And the reference drawing for the bottom, the clock we're standing in, it's this round. Yeah.
Very Victorian. Nice.
Sweet.
And then we added our own little bit of silent clear. Yeah.
And so It Takes Two is kind of a major inspiration for the style, the guidance of the style.
Yeah, but it's more like we came up with the like steampunk concept first, And then we were playing this back game at the time, so we were like, oh, we can use this as a reference. That's how it
Nice.
developed.
Now, did you work on developing the design of the world as far as pathing, or was that primarily someone else?
You made that conversation together, but like it was mainly we got with the rough draft because we are concerned about the paths the users should follow. Because we had all these designs done, but we are worried where should we like put it in, which transitions we need to add in order to get into this place. So yeah, we just had the basic rough draft, and rather than someone choosing it, was just came out while it was like made.
Nice.
Yeah, the transitions and stuff.
Now, your all's process, is it quite planned, or do you all have a mixture of planning and then kind of, as you're building, you kind of, because it sounds like for me that you're talking about like something that you, as you're building, you decide, oh, I might want to add to this or kind of change.
Yeah, we had this like
Yeah.
main building concepts ready, and we were like planning on how to like connect them together while we were building. So yeah.
Interesting. And do you all normally think in terms of major areas and then connecting those points together?
As far as I'm concerned, we could ask everyone's opinions. Yeah, J Phonics nods. He agrees.
Interesting. That explains the transition thoughts on transition. Shall we go outside? After the MMC, that you make a copy of the world so that we have a historic version of the original. So if there's many changes, people can see what the original looked like and learn what can be done in 1 month. All right, let's move this way. You can see the clock hands.
Speedrun. Yeah.
Such good transitions. I very much like how you were able to use a lot of elements that were repeated, but it doesn't seem like it's repetitive, that it has a feel that doesn't feel overdone. Oh, nice. Was there anything that you wish you had more time for that you would have liked to have added to this world if you had had the time?
ああ、最後のこの盛り上がりをもう少し追加したかったです。more particle. あとサウンドも SE も追加したかったです。
SE.
Oh, interesting.
あと、そうだな。あと、時計自体ももう少しいいものがあるので、それも見せれたらなって思います。
Makes sense. So let's go to the very end. Yeah, for those of you that are watching on stream, you have to experience this inside of VR. There's no question whatsoever. It's monumental, atmospheric, and epic would be a good word for it.
No, it is
Okay.
epic. It is epic. It is epic.
I mean, this is the type of thing, like, last year we'd said, what kind of things are we going to see next year, and what kind of things we'll call, and here we are. So, Gawawa, what do you find personally challenging when building worlds?
空間演出。
Space production.
Do you mean the layout of the world itself? Ah,
そうだね。
例えば、
またエフェクト。
このワールドで言うなら、上の方とかの、見え方が不自然になってないかとか、
no, I think the unnatural appearance makes it add to the idea that you're in a surreal place, a place that exists but doesn't exist.
It's impressive, huh?
Gents in the back. Those are
なんか底なし終わりのない空間の広さ。
そうだね。
Hi, so this. And do you all think that you'll be working together in the future for more creations?
Yes, yeah.
Wonderful. Wonderful. I look forward to seeing it. And maybe perhaps even some narratives work someday.
Thanks.
Well, thank you for sharing your process and your thoughts. Very much appreciate it.
amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you. We will go back to the main hub world. You're welcome to continue with us on the world tour, but you're not required to. It's whatever you feel like. Matane.
Amazing work, guys. Congratulations.
Congrats.
So beautiful.
Thank you.
So nice.